Welcome to Landville Field. Spontaneous live set today for the GreenBayNow.com. Here without my partner Lucas. On my way home from work, but you know, the McCarthy news is just too big to stay away from. Had to stop down here. In fact, I was working in De Pere today and went through Ledgeview by McCarthy's house today. Just kind of surreal. It's a good move. The Packers, needed to stop the bleeding now. Mike McCarthy has done good things in Green Bay, and today is really about what is Mike McCarthy's legacy when he leaves Green Bay. Being able to, if he could have finished out the season for his sake, probably easier to return to Wisconsin, come back, visit and look at the good times. But when you're moved out with 4 games left in the season, I just want to say he did do a good job for a lot of years. Had a lot of success in Green Bay. Thank you for that. But being fired is a gut-wrenching experience for anybody. Can't imagine today his family, his kids go to school here, all the things he has to take in, and you got to start cleaning out your office. All the things that go with that, being removed. And the thing with McCarthy, his legacy and his time here covers the Favre era, covers the end of Brett Favre, and it's still sensitive in some people's eyes, and how that all went down, and now you're seeing it again. Behind me, you'll see the pearly gates of where the players enter the stadium. But the Brett Favre era was a sensitive era. McCarthy didn't see eye to eye with Brett. That was the time where Brett was kind of being moved out. Now Aaron Rodgers has become bigger than Mike McCarthy, and now Mike McCarthy's being moved out. So, it had to happen. I'm glad it happened now, just for the relief of it being done. It's better for Mike. It's better for everybody just to move on. And it allows the Green Bay Packers to get out and recruit without doing it behind his back. So I'm looking forward to the Atlanta game. I'm going to that game. The Green Bay Now will be coming live from that game. And it's just to have a fresh start. What are we going to see from Aaron Rodgers at this point? Are we going to see a whole new revival of Aaron Rodgers in his career? Get out of the way of a snow truck here. Are we going to see what we've been seeing the last few games? Aaron Rodgers has showed inconsistencies. He's shown inaccuracies. He just hasn't been the same Aaron Rodgers. And, I'm not so sure that he's going to be able to just turn all that on either. He's been a very good quarterback this year, but not up to his standards. And now that the coach has been moved out, there's more pressure on Aaron Rodgers than anybody else at this point. You have the highest paid football player in the NFL, and there's a lot of rumors that he's the main reason that McCarthy is being moved out. So time will tell on that. So I think McCarthy, the big word there is change. McCarthy struggled with change. He wasn't able to adapt. It goes back to that 2014 season and not getting to the Super Bowl. He was never the same coach, and I don't believe his relationship with Aaron Rodgers was ever the same after that. Aaron Rodgers in the media is the greatest thing to ever touch a football, hands down. And, that hype and Aaron not getting back to another Super Bowl, there's a lot of pressure. And now there's even more pressure on Aaron Rodgers. And let's just say in this next 4 seasons that these changes Green Bay makes, let's say they don't get back to that game. Let's say they don't get back to a Super Bowl. Does Aaron Rodgers even finish his career here? He's shown that he's still bitter about the draft, where he was picked. Do those things carry over into the organization? I still think he's bitter over them not signing Jordy Nelson this year. And how much of that is festered in the back of his mind, not having his favorite receiver to go to. Obviously Devontae Adams is a superstar, but if he would have had Jordy Nelson this year too, just the guy that knows how to get open. Disappointing season for Randall Cobb, not being able to perform. But at any rate, this little stop is about McCarthy's legacy, and what is the legacy he leaves in Green Bay? The good, the bad. It crosses the Favre to Rodgers. What's next for Green Bay? It's good that they stop the bleeding now. It's good for the fans, it's good for McCarthy, and it's good that they, again, for the recruiting process. I look forward to the Atlanta game, probably a little more than I was after the immediate loss last night, just for some fresh excitement. I'm sure they'll try to finish the season strong, and I'm sure you're going to see Aaron Rodgers pretty much have the reins of the offense. So But until the Atlanta Falcons game, or sooner, we'll talk to you soon from Lambeau Field. Later.